Hello, this is Sabina at Cross Keys Crafts with a quick bonus video this week. You might be aware of that, bought myself a pancake maker a few months ago to use with my shrink plastic. The other week I was watching somebody do wax seals on YouTube and I finally gave in. A few months back, or quite a few months back I think, I decided not to buy any, and I actually made a video how you can get the look of wax seals using polymer clay. But I did have this in my shopping basket for a bit, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to treat myself and I'm going to buy some wax and the burner and some seals. I got my own seal here with the bees, because that is sort of my part of my name. First name Sabine. It's got the B in the English version, but also German for B is Biene, so which covers 2 syllables of my first name. But I bought a few others as well. This was a sort of starter kit, and I hesitated buying the actual burner thing with a spoon because I knew this would be messy, and I already had an idea how to use the pancake maker, but I gave in the end because it was a starter kit. But the problem with using a burner like that and just a tea light candle underneath, it gets hot. I used this on a coaster actually, but you've got lots of soot at the bottom. This is so crusty. I tried to get it off with alcohol, spirit alcohol. I couldn't get it off. I tried to brush it off. I probably could get it off if I used a hard sponge or something. But in a way, it's a bit messy. And I had soot actually on a silicone mat I was using. I've got soot on here now. It ended up on loads of my, loads of things. And so I came back to my original idea, and it actually does work. So I've put my pancake maker on. I put a little washer just here on the inside. I had that in my stash, and I'm just resting this on the washer, and that helps to keep the spoon straight. Sorry, I'm going a bit off camera there. Oh, by the way, the other thing, that's why this is here, I figured I started cutting down my layers here, my what do you call them, my protectors for the pancake maker, just with a circle die. I've just used the length of a piece of a baking parchment, folded it in 3/3, and then used my die to just cut some layers. This one's a hand cut one, but this is so much easier. So I just want to show you quickly how that works. I'll show you that it works. So this one is a big seal, by the way. I need almost 4 of the wax beads for that. It all depends on what size the wax beads are. And when I did this, I had two big sessions actually. I thoroughly enjoy using these. I will put on a video soon where I'm creating some cards with them as well, but I want to use them on envelopes as well. So I'm just mixing, matching beads. I put in 2 reds. I had some residue of some blue and red in there, which made purple, so I put another one of these lilac ones in, and yeah, I put another one of the lilac ones in. So I've just been mixing and matching these. I didn't even clean my spoon in between. What I will do though, now that I'm not using this thing anymore, I will get myself a new spoon, I think, if they're not too dear. Also, this one has got the wood on the handles cracked here anyway, so it might be worth investing in those. But yeah, it takes a little bit longer. I try to close the lid of the pancake maker, but that sort of knocks the spoon over. So by just leaving it sitting here, and need to be patient, but you have to do the same when you do the ordinary way, and you can start stirring it so it does get properly hot. Depending on what the handle of your spoon is like, you might be able to close this, but I just want to demonstrate this, although this gets a bit hot. But basically, oh, it works actually now. When I tried it earlier, I wanted to knock this off the washer, so this gets a bit of heat from the top now. which helps a little bit. So I'm just mixing this thoroughly, making sure I don't have any lumps in there. I'm going to link to the starter set below, by the way. I think it's a good price point if you want to get into this. So it does stick to the bottom a bit because I had a bit of residue underneath, so this mat came with it as well. It seems to be a bit thicker than when it comes off the candle, but I think I could just leave it a little bit longer. So I will actually set it aside here, not put it back in, and then I could put my seal on the top, pressing it down a little bit because I think again I don't have enough wax on there, but just for demonstration purposes. And the washer is a bit dirty as well now, but this is leftover soot with some leftover wax. So, but you know, I could clean that, or I could just get a new one. I bought loads, I think one's for £1 in the pound shop. So that's very thin, but it works. Got a bit of thread there. What I do, if they're not perfect, I just chop these up again and throw them in again. But yeah, just to demonstrate, it does work. Maybe you need a wee bit more patience, but if that means I don't have this mess afterwards, I'm fine with that. So yeah, that was a quick video for today, and as I said, I will post a video soon where I'm using all my wax seals, or some of them at least, on cards.